Something I haven't understood in recent years is the mobile gaming department. It's been taking rather odd turns lately, where, uh, recently, of course, everybody knows about the Nintendo 3DS. It's a popular gaming system. I honestly haven't heard, anything of the PSP in some time, really. I didn't even know about the Silent Hill game that came out for it, and that it actually did release. I heard a little bit about it before it came out, but then, I haven't seen, honestly, a PSP in the field in years, probably since the first model. But about almost everybody I know has a Nintendo 3DS. But the issue is with that, Nintendo is a dying game company. The numbers stack up every which way against that. So you've got, the Nintendo Wii U is not selling well. The Nintendo 3DS isn't selling that well anymore. The games for it are extremely limited. Sure, they've got a small, wide variety of games for the platform, but mostly the games that sell for it you can name off of one hand. Like Star Fox, Legend of Zelda, Smash Brothers. That's honestly the only three games I hear of people ever playing, really. And Smash Brothers just came out a few days ago. But honestly, most of the times I see people playing are the built-in games to it. The friend code whatever thing. 'Cause honestly, I don't own one. I don't own a 3DS. I don't see the value in it whatsoever. I have an original DS, and I've got a stack of games for it. Do I play it? Not much anymore. Back then, it was a revolutionary, new, amazing device, and I had a lot of fun with it, and, I played the crap out of games. But then after a while, things just started to change, evolve, repeat time and time again to the point where it just wasn't fun anymore. Honestly, Nintendo is the most least innovative gaming platform now on the market, where most of their success has been, the same franchises repeated over and over again. It's the same thing. New Pokemon came out, and it's a new 3D environment, but it's still the same game over and over again. Now, the one department that everybody has today is the smartphone department. That's something something everybody has an Android, everybody has an iPhone, but a lot of my friends actually have a 3DS, and I'm the only one that doesn't, because there's only one game I want for it, which is Star Fox. But I'm not paying $200 to $300 for one game. No, that's ridiculous. But something like this, I paid, $300 for the new iPhone 6, and how many games do I have on this? Well, I bought the middle model, which was recently upgraded to 64 gigs. And I mean, just how many games can you store on this? I've got, everything I'd want on this device. And including, I can pick up console-level games for dirt cheap or free. They're totally enjoyable. The replay value is off the roof. They'll spend a lot of time. Lately I've been playing Zombie Highway 2. I really enjoyed the first one that came out, and I played it until there was nothing really left. I unlocked all the vehicles, I unlocked all the weapons, there wasn't much left. Zombie Highway 2, now they've got daily challenges, which are Kobayashi Maru level difficulty. They're insane. There's one that I was playing earlier today where it was you had to make it drive 2 miles on the highway while dealing with special infected. Oh, that's not too hard. So the moment, though, a zombie jumps on you, your car flips over. And you have the revolver, which, bang, bang. This guy goes, rock, done. And God forbid you if you get two of it. So I've had games where the very first zombie jumps on, and boom, game over. So replay again and again and again and again. And, Smash Brothers, the new game that came out, I was playing Smash Brothers when I was in grade school. It's the exact same game, just in a lower quality on a handheld thing. I mean, sure, I bet that, that's what we wanted for a long time. But it's one of those things where having is not so much of a pleasing thing as wanting, as Spock would say. And people wanted this for a long time, and then after a while, it gets dull. People are already bored of it. The day it came out, people bought the crap out of it, and then they played it, and then I've got Smash Brothers for the Wii. I played it the other day. Yeah, it's fine, but I only played like 3 rounds before it got boring again. Another one of the games I really enjoyed for Nintendo was the Animal Crossing franchise, which first one, that was revolutionary. That was amazing. And it was a Nintendo 64 port. Then there was a second game for the Nintendo DS, which, of course, at the time, holy crap, that was amazing. Then I got into Second Life. And then when I went back to Animal Crossing, and I bought the third game for the Wii, and wondered, what the hell have I been doing with my life? What's the objective of this game? I was running around and selling fruits to fill my house with mediocre decorations that are programmed into the game. You can't expand on them. While in SL, people are constantly creating new content. I can constantly buy stuff for my house. I can decorate it in every single aspect that I want. Down to the pixel, practically. I can customize it. I mean, limitless. And it's constantly being upgraded and whatnot. There's a new version coming out. There's supposedly a Second Life 2. But then, that's what I'm talking about. It's something I've wondered, though, is I hear people passing, like when I see my friends with their Nintendo 3DS, and they're constantly exchanging friend codes and whatnot all over. Oh, let's play the game together. But, a lot of people have it, but not everybody. I don't have one. Something we all have, though, is this. And, now Google has released their own version of, Apple released like 3 years ago, the Game Center. It's like, like Xbox Live, where it's Apple's digital hub for gaming friends. And Android just recently released their version of, the Play Store or whatever. Google Play, I don't remember what, but... And now you can make friends there, you can compete online, you can play like mobile Halo clones, but I never hear of people doing that. There's more people that have these than the Nintendo DS or the PSP, and yet nobody's exchanging these codes for games that are like dirt cheap or free. Where Smash Brothers, one game costs $40. The system itself costs like $150 or whatever. It's almost $200. Just if I wanted to jump into it, it would cost me about $200. Where something like this, we've already all gotten one, and all these games that I've got, Zombie Highway 2, Star Wars Commander, God, what games do I have on here? I just added a bunch recently because 64 gigs. I added something called SG Dead Zone, Asphalt 8, CSR Racing, Dead Trigger 2. That's it. Another zombie game. Real Racing 3, Asphalt 0, Star Wars Commander, Turbo Dismount, Jetpack, Joyride, Zombie Highway 2. I didn't have to pay a single penny for these games. So, and, they have high replay value. And, I can tell my friends, like, oh, do you want to play a game together? Download this on your phone, exchange code, we can play together. Okay, but, something like this new thing going on Smash, it's like, oh, let's play thing. I don't have it. Well, go out and buy the system. It's like, we can play together. Okay, how much is it going to cost? $200 just for one game. The only game I want for the 3DS is Star Fox, and the reason why I haven't gotten it is because it was bastardized a little bit. They edited the audio to the game. I mean, it's amazing. I've been dreaming about this for years, but I feel, in this time right now, I don't have the $200 to put out for one single game. So, no, I don't see the value in it in the Nintendo 3DS whatsoever. And Nintendo's market is dying. The 3DS, honestly, is not selling well number-wise. And Nintendo's sinking. It honestly is. So, and there's all these videos and blogs and everything going on saying, Nintendo, take your best mobile game, the old ones, like classic Pokemon Red, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, whatever, to make ports of them onto, the mobile department is begging for these devices. to be put on, onto their iPhones, and they've got clones of some of these games, but you take the original games, put them on your iPhones, and Nintendo, I promise you, you will drown in money if you put Pokemon on here. I mean, sure, they've got emulators that have put Pokemon on here. It's not the same. It's not doing as well. The companies are fighting back because it requires a hack or something, some kind of system loop around in order to get into. But seriously, that's something I don't get. Is people are going nuts over this one game for a more expense when I can tell anybody to download a game on a device they already have for absolutely free, but nobody does it. I don't understand the logic in this situation. I've got Game Center. I've got friends on it. Do I do anything with them? No. Why? It's quiet. There's people who are active on it, but not that I notice. I don't understand it. So that's something I'm wondering about. Is, why, I guess brand or something like that, but we've all got something like this. So, what is it? I could tell my friend, let's play this. It's kind of geared like that SG whatever game. It's like Gears of War in your pocket, and it's just as fun. It's free. You don't have to buy the mobile Xbox or whatever in order to play it. So, that's just something that's on my mind right now. Would I like to get Smash and play with people? Probably, but honestly, most times, I see people playing with the 3DS. They're mostly playing the built-in content. What's the point in forking out all this money for these games when most of the time people are playing the built-in free content? I don't understand it. It's one of those things that it's the way humanity spends things, the consumer and the producer marketplace. It's not logical. It doesn't make any sense. And, that's just something that's on my mind right now. So, I'm hoping that Game Center will become more active or something. Or I'm still waiting on Google for, they're supposedly taking their games and like the achievements and everything. Hell, that's something. Everybody likes achievements. Mobile achievements right there. Nintendo doesn't have any. So, but, Google's slowly supposedly working their version of their Play game, whatever, center, and moving it over to the iOS. We'll see what happens. But, that's just whatever's on my mind.